Hey, what's up everybody? Michael here. Today I wanted to pop in and show you that we have a brand new release from Sonic ISO, and this is for 12.00 or 12.02 through 12.70 people that is using Patience to Jailbreak, where now we have a site that we can go to which chains the brand new WebKit exploit with Patience to Jailbreak. So now you could just go ahead and start using this instead of maybe Y2JB. Now I will say that in my experience Y2JB is going to be a better option at the moment, but I thought we would go ahead and explore this here today. Now another topic that I want to talk about is that we heard from Lightning Mods that now there is a brand new etaHEN 2.6b that works on not only 12.0 systems but also up to firmware 12.70. Now this is very exciting to me, as I just mentioned on PlayStation Homebrew News that I would much rather see those contributions go back into etaHEN, and well, it looks like Lightning Mods has picked up that project. So let's go ahead and explore both in today's episode. Okay, so the very first thing that you're going to want to go and check for is go over here to our settings and then system software, and then console information. And as you can see right there, I am on 12.40. Now this does go up to 12.70. So basically anybody that is on 12.02 all the way up through 12.70 can use this. Now once we have that, I'm going to go ahead and go back, and we'll go back into our settings here, and let's go ahead and go up to network, and you can see I've already got a network connection there. But if we come over here into settings and then set up internet connection, you're going to want to make sure that whatever network that you're attached to here, you are using a custom DNS. So I'm going to take the options menu and go into advanced settings, and I'm going to scroll down here, and you'll see for DNS settings, I have mine set to manual, and then I have the IP address of 62.210.38.117 as my primary DNS. Yours will need to look just like that. So once you press OK on this, give it just a second or two, and it will come back saying that it has failed. So if you see this message, this is normal. It just means that your PlayStation 5 can't connect to Sony's servers. So now that you have that, go ahead and press the circle button, and then we're going to scroll up here to the top to guides and tips, and we're going to press X on that, and then guides and tips, and then user guide. And on the user guide, you will see EchoStretch's site. At this point, come up here to the very top, and what we're going to do is we're just going to get rid of everything inside of this, and we're going to type in soniciso1.github.io/POOP P2JB. And once you have that, go ahead and press go there. And right there is the site. So from here, we're just going to go and click on Patience to Jailbreak and give it just a second here, and we can see there's the cat, and then you'll start seeing a progress indicator here. So we'll see if that pops up. We can see that up at the top it does state that this is stage 0. We can see consumed, and it also shows queued, and then we can see the ETA of this one being around 55 minutes. And then right underneath that, it shows the overall progress, which right now it just has 3.7 inside of it, and this is stage 2 of 7. So I'm going to go ahead and let this finish up, and I'll be right back. Okay, and we're on step 7 of 7, and there it goes. We've got our ELF loader running on port 9021, and here is all of the payloads that we can take advantage of. So there is an etaHEN payload that's up here, as well as a K-Stuff. There is Shadow Mount Plus, because I know folks really want to take advantage of that. And then just a bunch of other payloads down here at the bottom. Now there is a bug that happens when you sometimes click on some of these and it does not actually activate. Now an easy way to get around this is to just go ahead and take advantage of the ELF loader, which is what we're going to go ahead and do. Now, you may remember just a second ago, once this successfully launched, we saw that it said serving ELF loader on 10.0.0.35 port 9021. So what I have done is I've went ahead and loaded up Universal Payload Sender, which is a little app that I made, and I've went ahead and put in the IP address, as you can see right there, which is the 10.0.0.35, and over on the port number I've got 9021. Now for the payload file, I am just sending over the latest version of kstuff.elf, and now I'll just go ahead and press the send payload button. And there we go, we can see welcome to KStuff Lite 1.10, and this is on my 12.40 PlayStation 5. Now we could also switch those out, and for example I could go ahead and load up Shadow Mount Plus here, and we'll hit send payload here, and at this point I don't have my USB drive attached, but there we can at least see that Shadow Mount Plus was trying to synchronize the games that's on the system. And so you might be asking yourself, is there an easier way to run this in the future? Well, since you're already jailbroken, there is a way to run this a lot easier, and you won't have to come in here and wait for all of this and then especially type it again. You can go ahead and get this package, and it is just called Internet Browser. So I'll leave a link to this package file, and now it's just going to be as simple as copying it to a USB drive, and then you can come over here to settings and then scroll down to the bottom. And right there is debug settings, which is enabled with this. You could go to game, and then we would go to package installer, and it would be something like this one right here. Now I'm going to go ahead and run this where we can take a quick peek at it. So here you go. You can see that as I've been using this, here's a few of the sites that I have been to in the past. So in order for us to get this new one in here, we need to go ahead and type it one more time. So we will type soniciso1.github.io/POOP2JB, and we're going to press done here, and now we'll go ahead and go search, and right there is the site. Now I will tell you that if you go ahead and you try to run this again, maybe you have already ran this one time and you've been successful. If you hit this button, it actually will not try to run the full 50-minute jailbreak again. What it will do is it will determine that you're already jailbroken, and it will just kick you over to the payloads, which is what it just did over here on my end. Now, while we are in here, I did want to go ahead and take a look at etaHEN. So let's go ahead and click on this and see if etaHEN will load for us. Okay, it still seems that there is an issue there, so I'll just send it over manually. And I'll go ahead and press send payload here. And there we go. etaHEN is starting. So etaHEN configuration created, and up there at the top we can see etaHEN 2.6b all-in-one by Lightning Mod. So that is so very cool to see, as I have been looking forward to that again. And so from here I'm just going to go ahead and go over to settings, and we'll scroll down, and there is the etaHEN debug settings that we all know and love. So inside of this you can do things like your package installer, check out your cheats, and so much more. Anyways, really awesome to see etaHEN working, and in this instance working over on a 12.40. Anyways, I hope you got something out of this video. If you can, like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Michael out.